So I'm not the one to get into any type of controversy, but if that controversy will get me a blush technique that looks like this, count me in. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. So today we're doing the transition blush technique popularized by Painted by Esther. But before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. So let's get right into it. So guys, the transition blush technique is all about the technique and not about the products you use. Once you understand the technique, trust me, literally any product can work for it. So I did this look in 2025, and that was when Painted by Esther blush technique was a thing. And after I watched her Kosa's masterclass recently, I finally understood how she achieved the whole ultimate Painted by Esther's blush technique. So let me show you guys how to achieve the transition blush technique. Let's get right into it. So the first thing you need to do, as you can see, I have my cream products on. Going with your concealer first, like you usually do. So I'm just going to apply where I usually add my concealer. So I'm done applying my concealer and I just blended them in. So the next thing is, she said, grab two blushes, a dark blush shade and a more vibrant, bold shade. So I'm first going to go in with this. So first thing she said is, apply it generously at the back of your hand. Okay, this is it right here. So this is where it gets really exciting. Usually you grab your blush brush or your beauty sponge to blend it in, but no, that's not what it is. She said, grab your big fluffy brush. So generously work it into the brush. And this is it right here. So with this, you apply it here. If it's too much, you're doing the right thing. Look at this here. Normally, this blush is very glowy and I don't mind. I love blush. Okay. It just looks like I got slapped. Okay, so this is the first step. Work with me, okay? The next step is grab your regular concealer. So I'm using my Too Faced this time. Okay, place it here, 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 and here. So here's the exciting part. You don't blend in your concealer with a sponge or your concealer brush. Let's toss it aside. She said, go in with your powder puff. Funny enough, I never use my powder puff to blend in my cream products. So this is going to be really exciting. So let's blend. Let me get mirror. Wow. It's blending in really good. Look at this. This is so good. Like, this looks so good. New technique introduced in my routine because this powder puff, I love it. So the next step is you take what's left on the brush. I still have a little bit here and just diffuse everything together. Da-da-da. So this is where it gets really bright. So you get your bold colored blush, liquid blush. I'm using my Juvia's Place, of course. Oh, this is so she said apply it here. And so this is the powder puff I use for the concealer. She said you flip it to the other side. The other side is plain and clean, and work it into the blush. I think this is good. So I need a mirror for this so I won't get messy. So she said, place it here. Okay. Add it to the other side. So place it. So she doesn't take the blush all the way up there. So I'm avoiding going all the way up there. So Just focus on the cheekbone. So this right here may not look encouraging, but if you're following a technique, you have to trust the process. So the next thing is, she said, grab a pink blush. So I'm using this, my pink blush. I want to mix it up with my regular Huda Beauty setting powder. What she said, pour it on your palm. Okay. I'm just going to add my regular blush. My regular setting powder, my Huda Beauty regular setting powder. Mixed it up and it's looking like this. I don't know if you can see it. It's looking like this. Kind of peachy. Yeah, it's normal pink. It's kind of on the peach side. So what she said is, take that same beauty powder puff, flip it back to the concealer area, then you take it, work it into the powder. I'm doing it. This is it here, and place it where you usually place your setting powder. To the other side. So guys, I added more setting powder. I just felt like I was just being stingy with my setting powder. I just had to add more. So this is it here. I'm not done. Obviously, when you set your face, you have to leave it on to stay on a little bit before you blend it out. So let me just do the rest of my face, and I'm going to come back to it and show you guys the next thing to do. So guys, I'm done with the rest of my face, and this blush is sitting so good. Like, look at this. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm going to apply my powder blush, and I'm using my NYX powder blush, my buttermelt powder blush. And this is what I'll do. This is the darker shade. I'm going to take it with my powder blush. It's my brush, my blush brush. So I'm just going to apply the darker shade on top, and then I'm taking the brighter shade and I'm applying it here. Ooh, nice. This is what I'm doing. I'm taking that powder puff where I used to apply the liquid blush, and I'm just going to add it up here to just diffuse the whole thing. So let's set the whole look. So this is the transition blush technique. I don't know if you're a blush hater. I'm sorry you need help. So guys, this is the outcome of the transition blush by technique popularized by Esther. So this is Esther's technique, the way she does it. Like I told you in the beginning of my video, I watched her masterclass and I learned all the steps from her. So what do you guys think? Because I'm really loving it. This is really looking so cute. Now I get why it's called the transition blush, because I love the way the pink just whoop, from the inner corner to the outer corner is looking so good, so vibrant and really unique. It's actually a very unique technique. I love it, and trust me, I'm keeping the powder puff technique and I'm adding it to my own technique, whether it's for concealer or whatever, because I love it actually. So thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.